Hello and welcome back to Black Mirror 2. Didn't I say you'd hear from me again? So last time we solved the flippin' slider puzzle.
A little wooden box. I've never seen it before. Ah, there's Mom's transfer book. That's what I was looking for. I'll take both.
Okay. And our inventory thing is pretty much full.
Run-of-the-mill pencils. I'll leave that here. You always need a sharpener for pencils, and I can't see any here. A packet of cigarettes. Is Mom a secret smoker? Oh, there's just playing cards in it. I'd have been surprised.
Okay, so we've got the thing.
I don't know about all this kind of stuff. Let's see. I reckon that these are my mom's account transactions. This is the rent. And here's $18. 45 to the phone company. Aha! And here's the transfer to the insurance company. That's from last month, so she has paid. Those guys need to kick up the butt. What's this? A letter? Dear Rebecca, I have received your letter and am pleased that you're well. Of course, I will furthermore send you the full amount. Your suggestion is well intended, and I wouldn't have expected anything else from you. But there's absolutely no question about your receiving any less, even if he has now left home. You have done a wonderful job, and it's now time that you did something for yourself. Enjoy your life in Maine. With love, C.
Even if he has now left home?
Strange. The full amount. Even if he's out of the house now? What's that all about? Here's my mom receiving a fat payment from a $1,500 transfer from a bank in England. BCW Bank, Willow Creek Branch. Willow Creek? That name's familiar. Mom used to live in England, but was it in this Willow Creek? And who is this C character? And why is he sending her money? Here it is again. And there. She seems to get the same amount every month. Seems to be practically her only source of income. I don't get it. She always told me she got a monthly injury compensation payment from insurance of the guy who caused the crash, which also killed my father. I definitely wasn't supposed to see that. Suppose it didn't really matter to me either. It's just that... It's just not like my mother to keep secrets from me. I'll ask her why she's lied to me as soon as she gets better.
Fall and Burns. Could she be James's dead wife, or supposedly dead wife?
I don't have to call right now. When I was a kid, we used to always argue about how long I was allowed to watch TV. I used to be able to sit in front of that thing for hours. Now you couldn't get wild horses to drag me in front of one. I can count myself lucky the damn thing didn't completely frazzle my brain. Mom's into music. That's one thing we have in common, though our tastes are a little diverse. Mom's Beethoven doesn't mix that well with Nirvana or Pearl Jam. Mom's into music. That's one thing.
Okay, that's it. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, well, we got what we needed.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
I have my mother's bank transfers here. She's already paid for the damn insurance.
I was thinking the same thing myself. You know, the insurance company has made a boo-boo. Can I have them? Don't worry, I'll get on it.
So that will be the end of it then?
Yes, I'll clear it all up with them.
Good.
Okay. What a morning. My mom. Who's a stranger? Mom in hospital. Whoa. Semester break. Fuller's Photo Store. Why haven't I flipped out yet? A bleak little coastal town in Maine. A job in a rundown photo studio with a complete joke of a boss, and Mom's well-meaning suggestions every morning and every evening. And that's going to be the pattern for 3 weeks. Hell, I wish the semester break was over already. I've just met the most unbelievable woman, Angelina. It was so kitschy, like in some awful old movie. I didn't know what to say. I was so nervous. Damn it, I think I was even blushing. Unbelievable. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. My mom. Typical mom. She's not even lived here for a year and she's got herself doing half of the town's community work. Dr. Newhouse, who I met in the diner, wanted to meet up with Mom to buy some paintings from her. She still hasn't turned up. Is she getting a bit forgetful? There's some guy sneaking about the neighborhood. I came across him in the diner, and I've just noticed that he seems to be following Angelina. I ought to keep my eyes open. I'm going to see Angelina again. Today. I'm supposed to go to the hotel to take Fuller's pictures to her. Obviously, she wasn't bothered about him putting me down right in front of her. Mom in hospital. They've just brought Mom into the hospital. She must have fallen and... I hope she gets back on her feet again. We were never all that close, I think, but she always did her best. I was no easy kid for sure. I have found some monthly bank transfers at my mom's. They come from a place called Willow Creek in England. Mom used to live in England, but who would send her thousands of dollars every year, and why? Okay. So we got take Fuller's photo to Angelina. Angelina's asked me to bring Fuller's pictures of her to her hotel. A welcome chance to see her again. The film with Angelina's pictures has got to be somewhere in the store. The film with Angelina's pictures is still in Fuller's camera. I have to get at it somewhere without the old pig noticing. Get photo paper. Once I've developed the film, then I have to make prints on photographic paper. Stupid Fuller's order is still lying at the post office. Maybe the nurse will take care of it if I hand over all the payment transfer slips. Paperwork isn't my thing. Fuller's going to pay for not helping my mom. If he'd acted when she called, she'd be a lot better off now. Okay.
A blank collection note for a package. If I fill it out...
Yeah, but we don't have a pen or pencil. Okay, well...
Whoa. That can't be right. It's the guy from the hospital with...
Ah!
Who is that guy? And what's he got to do with Fuller? I ought to listen in. I can still get Fuller talking to afterwards.
The guy's been following Angelina's in Fuller's store and is speaking to him. Who is this guy? What's he doing with Fuller? I've got to listen in on them.
I can't open the door. Dell would give me away immediately. I'm gonna have to listen in unnoticed if I want to find out who this guy is and what he's doing with Fuller.
Ah, great, a backyard. Oh, okay, yeah, because there was a backyard. I completely forgot about it because we hadn't been there yet. Okay, we've got tool shed.
An ancient, rickety tool shed. This is where Fuller keeps the junk that he doesn't just throw somewhere in the yard. So, not much. A reel of fishing line. There seems to be a little still on.
Great.
Only the line, I'm afraid. No hook.
Okay.
Fuller hung out the laundry yesterday. for him and his mother. I just found it somewhat surprising that a fat ass like him does the laundry for his mother. Alarming, even. The man is way past 40 and gets bossed around by his mother.
Okay, dog cage.
That's the cage for Fuller's mother's dog. But the dog is usually in the house. At least, I've never seen it here in the cage. The water bowl is completely dry. Perhaps I can still use it.
Okay, we got 2 bowls now. Oh god, now our inventory is just absolutely full. Bucket.
A completely rusted bucket with big holes in the bottom of it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're taking the handle.
The handle's busted off. I'm gonna leave the bucket there. There really isn't much more I can do with it.
Okay, window.
I've gotta be careful. Fuller's talking to that guy on the other side of that window. I can't understand anything, but if I'm not careful, they'll see me.
Window grill.
I'll never get those bars out of the wall. I can forget that. I'll never get those bars.
Pivoting window.
Huh. The window is directly above the door. Perhaps I can somehow unhook the lock through the window. Damn. The door is locked. There's a little hook that's keeping the door locked. I've got to reach it somehow. The
Okay.
handle from a rusted bucket. Compared to the...
Ah, yeah. Hey.
Not exactly a fishing rod, but maybe I can catch something else with it.
Yep, that we can do.
That should work. I've just got to be really quiet. If the handle hits against the door, they're both sure to hear it.
Let me grasp at the empty air.
Done it. And they didn't notice anything.
We can still check out some things, so I want to make sure I got everything cleared.
That's Fuller's office window. He's not in there. If Fuller always leaves this window open, then there's no point of him locking the door. Oh well, it's fine by me. If Fuller always leaves the door is open again, I can go in. I just hope it doesn't squeak.
Angelina. That might have been it. I wrote down the surname as well. For another $10, I might even remember where I put the note.
Not necessary. I know her surname. And your assistant, what about him?
Whoa.
What assistant? Oh, you mean Darren? That's my errand boy. He works here in the semester holidays.
A good errand boy is worth a lot. What do you know about him?
Why are you interested in him? You want to poach him from me? No problemo. For $100, I'll even write his notice straight away. What the hell? We'll say 50.
Not interested. Do you know him well?
What's with all the questions? His mother came in and asked if he could work here for a few weeks. He's a pussy! One of the eternally afflicted. Oh, I feel so bad and the world is so unfair and it all makes no sense. Boo-hoo.
So you don't know him?
And I've got no
That was close. They're both heading for the exit, and I'm none the wiser. Who is this guy following then? Me? Or Angelina? And why? I'm gonna ask Angelina about the man. She's British, and that guy's got a British accent. You never know, perhaps she knows it. But first, I've got unfinished business with Fuller.
Ah, okay. Tell Fuller what you think of him. Let's look at everything else. So we've got the clock.
A greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places are marked. The USA, around Utah, Arizona. Then over to Hawaii. Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt. Then China, and then Europe. Looks like somewhere in Germany. A greasy map of the USA, around Utah, Arizona.
Hawaii,
Then over to Hawaii.
North Africa.
Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt, then China, and then Europe. Looks like somewhere in Germany.
Okay, so... that must be a clue to some puzzle.
Nothing in the whole damn world would make me want to open this door. You've just got to have a look around here to get the impression of what it looks like in there. No.
No.
Should I go through Fuller's garbage? Well, that would mean going through the whole house. I don't think so. The fatso lives on coffee and burritos. That ought to make for an early death. Fuller ate a microwave burrito with, chili chocolate turkey filling yesterday. I didn't even know that kind of thing exists. But it does.
Ew.
A very old-fashioned safe. There's a logo on it. M.T. Schultz, Pittsburgh. Looks at least 100 years old. I find it hard to believe that Fuller hides anything of worth in there. He's more the paranoid type that wants to protect his telephone bill from prying eyes.
Actually, can we...
It's locked.
Yeah,
But I've
what
seen
did you
how they
expect?
open these things in those old classic gangster movies.
So you're saying what I think you're saying, huh?
Perhaps I could even crack the safe. But at the moment, I don't have a good reason to put my life on the line for it. I don't know what Fuller would do if he caught me. Hey, where's the big jellyfish?
Wasn't it this perfect time to grab the film?
Huh. Looks like Fuller's taking the film out of the camera. But I wanted to give that fat bastard a piece of my mind first. Where the hell is he? It works.
So you can double click to skip, which is kind of what I'm doing for some things. Just to kind of keep things moving.
An old, rather battered locker. Water and all sorts of other liquids have splashed on its door and left their mark. That's a photo enlarger. You put the developed film in the top and then lay a sheet of photo paper on the table below. The picture is projected onto the sheet and so exposes the paper at the same time. The dish for the water bath. After the picture becomes visible in the developer bath, the development process is stopped in the water bath. The undeveloped film is placed in this container. Then the developer fluid is added, and after a short while, the film is developed. A flat dish about A3 size. If you're making photo prints in it, you have to have diluted developer in it.
Ah, I see. Paper basket.
A completely normal waste bin. I'll make a note of that in case I want to throw anything away. A completely normal... A small container of photo developer from Fuller's basement. It's full to the brim. The little wooden box I found there, some kind of symbols on the lid.
Ah, okay. So we need to find Fuller. Can't even talk to her. Don't see anything. Da-da. Oh, we got some more things I can look at.
Burgers, fries, and drinks. What more could you need? A red, white, and blue string of lights. God bless America. A red, white, and blue.
Oh, hey.
A guy in a uniform. Seems to be a security guard. Someone who guards over other people's money for money. The pinnacle of our society. I don't want to speak to him. If I felt like some casual conversation, I'd watch a talk show.
Don't know if she'll even talk to me.
Mrs. Biber?
Oh, yeah.
All right. What is it?
I was just asking, what Fuller...
Listen, I ain't got the time, nor do I want to talk about that scumball. Bug off.
Oh.
Psst, Mrs. Biber.
Yes, what can I get you?
Can you tell me anything about Carrie? She's supposed to have killed herself?
Yeah, Carrie. She was a really sweet girl. Always ready to help, always friendly. She wanted to open a kindergarten here. There's not much in the way of childcare around here. Parents have to take their kids for miles to find a place. She was such a lovely girl. She still had her whole life in front of her.
I saw a photo of her in Fuller's shop window. She was really pretty.
If I'd only known. Poor thing.
How do you mean?
It's not important. Too late anyway.
I'm only the messenger. I've got no idea what's going on here. I can't stand Fuller either, but
But you still work for him, don't you? Making some nice dough. Problem is, it's not his money. It's...
No, it doesn't look like we're to get anything more out of her. Okay.
what would I want there?
I don't think we can speak to her about anything else.
I don't want to stop her.
No, nothing here.
I'm standing here in front of my mother who's lying in a coma, and all I can think of is her lying to me about her accident. Just what kind of a person am I? I'm not particularly... Perhaps there are medical records or bills in the cupboard. Forms, transfers. Making people well again is just an aside. I don't think anything in here is going to interest me. Two magazines. Well thumbed through, a few months old. Hardly any text, plenty of pictures. Just the way those suckers celeb mag readers like it.
So we can probably... No? No.
I'll press a little around here.
Wait, what?
Breadcrumbs, like in case I lose my way in the forest. A bottle with a carbonated drink in it. A blank collection note for a package, if I fill it.
But what
A
do...
metal bar from the harbor promenade. In pretty good condition, except...
Oh, hello.
A secret door hidden behind the photo backdrops. This place in the floor has definitely got something to do with Fuller's secret door.
What the hell are you doing here, boy?
Keep your hands off, Fuller! Because of you, my mother's in a coma.
What have I got to do with your mother? Out! Out of my basement! Go on, get out of here!
You should have told me that she called. It was obvious that something was wrong. I swear I'm gonna...
You threatening me? You? Threatening me?
If she doesn't wake up, I am gonna...
Out! Get out of here already! You're fired! Out! Out! Out!
You better pray she doesn't die. That's the only thing that'll save your fat ass.
Get out of here! If I ever catch you here again, you'll end up next to your mother.
You're gonna regret this,
You'll
Fuller.
never do anything, you pussy! You haven't got the balls! You haven't got the guts! You got nothing!
Think of something. I'll get him back. That man's gonna pay, you just wait. But I still need the film with Angelina's pictures on it to go with his camera. I could use his darkroom to develop the film and make the prints. If he's not gonna pay me, then that'll do as a partial payment. Now all I have to do is somehow get him out of the store.
The film with it is Stone Fuller's camera, I have to know. As long as Fuller's in the store, then there's just no way I can get to the film without him noticing. I need to lure Fuller out of his store.
If this place ever burns down, I'll be the guy holding the match. There's no point sneaking in again. I've got to lure Fuller out of the shop first.
Hello.
A solid iron grill. It's across the light shaft that leads up from the basement. The grill is very heavy and rusted into the concrete. It's gonna take a lot of force to open it. Why should I do that to myself? The grill is very heavy. The grill isn't made of wood. No, no chance. I somehow need to generate...
Okay.
Come on in. Come on.
How do you know that? I thought you were blind.
You stink of perfume, like a horror house I once visited in Lille. Smells like teen spirit.
If you say so.
Yeah, I didn't think there's anything else to really...
Come on, what then?
My mother's in the hospital here.
And?
Do you think she'll be in good hands then?
Well, is she sick? She won't be in bad hands if she's in the hospital.
No, I meant, are the doctors here any good?
Well, how should I know? You think just 'cause I'm old I run off to the doctor and complain every day? I haven't been to see no quack in years. I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Yeah. People were made of better, stronger stuff in the past, right?
Yeah. Get to my age and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, well, I mean, I've got a lot of items, just...
I think that's Fuller's car. I'm not one of those people who knows about such things and goes into fits of ecstasy when they see a classic. Who knows? Is that thing a classic anyway? I don't know exactly how old Fuller is, but him and the car must have been made around the same time. I really can't say anything clever about it. First of all, I need Angelina's photo prints. Huh. The bimbo reads fashion magazines. Why is she doing that here?
Oh!
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, it's you, the hoodlum from this morning.
Yeah, well, I was in a rush. An important job to do.
No reason to be impolite.
Of course not.
Can we...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
That's fine.
I mean, we got a fashion and auto, so I thought...
Hey, Rosie.
Whoa!
Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
You know the Bibas?
From the diner? Sure I do.
What can you tell me about them?
I don't gossip, but her marriage ain't exactly the best.
Really?
Yeah, she's apparently very nice, a little jaded and stressed out. Can't ever forget her work. But him, he's an asshole. Been boozing for 2 or 3 years and is a bit free with his fists.
Why doesn't she leave him then?
No idea. She's real dependent on him. The diner belongs to the both of them. And besides, where would she go? Nobody would take her.
Does Fuller often get packages delivered here?
Yeah, a few times a month.
Why doesn't he have the packages delivered to his store?
He does, but when he's not there, the mailman delivers them here and then Fuller picks them up for himself.
Do you know what was inside the package that I picked up a little while back?
How should I?
What can you tell me about Dr. Newhouse?
The Newhouses? Well, they came here a few years back. He was a big cheese in Boston. Miss Newhouse has brought a good bit of style to this little town. I know her. My girlfriend Betty is her best friend.
Really? She gossips as much too?
We don't gossip, okay? You really want to know all this stuff?
Is that a girlfriend of yours?
Yeah, one of my best ones.
Does she sit about in this store the whole day?
Excuse me? I wouldn't know what that would have to do with you.
I just mean, has she got a job or not?
She doesn't need one. Actually, her husband has plenty of dough. And even if he didn't, then she could easily earn good money working as a photo model.
As a photo model, huh? That could maybe help me out some.
Oh, really?
Ah!
Nothing, it's okay. Along with all the tourist stuff and the mail, you're the local travel agent too, aren't you? Have you got anything about a place called Willow Creek in England?
Course we do. Take a look back there in the flyers.
The other package for Fuller, there must be photo paper in it.
Could well be.
Well, can I have it?
Sure. No, please.
The collection note? Yes, I don't have one.
Then you'll have to ask your boss for it. Nothing goes out of here without a collection note. You got me?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, we can look at that now. Can we talk to her now? Because I think that's what we need to do, right?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yeah.
I've noticed you're really into those fashion magazines. Are you a model?
Me? No.
You're joking. You must have at least thought about becoming a photo model.
Actually, I have been approached.
Oh, well, that goes without saying. You see, I work for a magazine from down south. Ladies in Chrome.
I've never heard of it.
It's the high society magazine in the south.
Sounds like a
The
Playboy
For
magazine.
the top 10,000. I'm working on a piece about life and style in the far north.
Really? How exciting.
Maybe you have some recent photos. I'd love to show our readers what fine taste people up here in the north have. This is your stylish convertible, right?
It is! And I'd be happy to be at your disposal for your story. But I don't have any photos.
That shouldn't be any problem.
Ah, yeah.
There's an excellent photographer in town, isn't there?
Fuller? You can't be serious. That savage would never be able to light me properly.
Oh, so you don't know
What don't I know?
who Fuller really is? He's an internationally renowned star photographer from New Zealand. He's been living here incognito for
So
a
the
few
smells
years.
bad.
He's working on his life's work. He's documenting normal folks' lives here in America. Of course, he's got to stay unrecognized to do that.
That's... No, I can't believe that.
I swear, in a few years, when he's finished his work, it'll be the photographic sensation of the decade.
I can't believe it. Show me some of his pictures, then we'll see.
Well, all right then. But don't run away.
No way.
So we've got...
My God, what a lame story. But vanity has always been the biggest weakness for those kind of folks. If I can show her a few reasonable photos, then perhaps she'll lure Fuller out of the shop for me. Two magazines. Well thumbed through and a few months old. Hardly any text, plenty of pictures. Just the way those suckers celeb mag readers like it. A pair of wire cutters. Pretty heavy. Great idea. Now I just need some salt, pepper, and oil, and then I can make a dressing. Dog biscuit flavor. No.
There's been no scissors, right? You know what? We're getting close to time, so I think I'm gonna end the part here. You shall hear from me in the next part.